Scrapbook with me while talking about Vocaloid Kaai Yuki. Yuki is a Japanese Vocaloid 2 voice bank released in 2009. She was one of 3 debut Vocaloids for AH Software, the other 2 being SF-A2 Miki and Hiyama Kiyoteru. As a character, Yuki is 9 years old. She is as tall as 10 big apples, and is as heavy as 86 apples. See, Americans aren't the only ones who will use anything but the metric system. So too does Japanese 9-year-olds. Yuki is an extraordinarily unique Vocaloid in that she is one of only 2 Vocaloids voiced by actual children. The other one being Oliver in English Vocaloid 3 voice bank. Vocaloid culture back in the Vocaloid 2 era was pretty different from how it is today. Notably, there wasn't a lot of people who liked Vocaloid globally. Also notably, in Vocaloid 2, there are only like 20 Vocaloids. In 2024, we have over 100 of them. In 2009, we had like 20-ish. And there was mostly 2 categories for Vocaloids. The top 10 most popular ones, which was like Miku, Rinlan, Luca, Kaito, Meiko, Gumi, and Gakupo. And then there was everyone else. In 2009, Yuki was one of the everyone else. Back when there was only a handful of Vocaloids, every Vocaloid had consistent producers and content and fans. Unlike today, where most Vocaloids fell into total obscurity. There's over 100 of them. What do you think's gonna happen? In 2009, Yuki was cute. People liked her. But I distinctly remember that there was kind of 2 categories of people who liked Yuki. 1, the good fan. And then 2, the pedophile. You also gotta keep in mind that 2009 was wild times on the internet. So there were actual people who were shipping Yuki and Kiyoteru together, which was actually really common back then, unfortunately. And then there were edgy teenagers who thought it'd be really funny to make her sing Lady Gaga songs. In the West, there's this one popular cover of If You Seek Amy with Yuki, and there's a lot of work and content like that with Yuki back in the day. Yuki was created with wholesome intentions, but you couldn't trust the internet in 2009, so. Flash forward to Vocaloid 4, Yuki got an update. In 2015, Kaai Yuki got an update on the Vocaloid 4 editor. Since her samples were provided by an actual child, AH Software sought out a new voice provider to fill in her growl samples. So Yuki's V4 voice bank is a port of her original V2 voice bank with some added growl. In the V4 era, we had a function called cross-synthesis, where you could blend 2 voice banks with the same character. Yuki only had 1 voice bank, but AH Software made it so that all other voice banks could cross-synthesize with each other, except for Yuki! Because Yuki is voiced by an actual child, AH Software really wants to protect Yuki and, of course, the voice provider. They said once on a live stream that they would allow Yuki to cross-synthesize once the voice provider turned 20, but I don't know if they followed through on that. Like, it's been 15 years. I'm assuming she's 20 by now, right? Yuki's popularity has been interesting, because she was kind of obscure for a while. But with the rise of producers like Ina Bakumori and Yuko P, Yuki is now one of the most popular Vocaloids ever. It's like Gakupo fell 10 years ago, only for Yuki to rise now. And she's been popular for like 5+ years. All it took was for a couple of songs to blow up, and she's massive now. Yuki is still on the Vocaloid 4 engine, with no current plans to update her. Although Miki and Kiyoteru are getting Synth V voice banks soon, so that's really cool. I don't know, I guess 9-year-olds truly do just rule the world. Vocaloido.